Greetings, everybody. This is the Doctor. Welcome back to another Starship review. Today I'm going to review the Pathfinder long-range science vessel Tier 6. That's right, it's time for another science ship review. Been a very long time since I've done a science ship, and this is a unique Tier 6 ship that I quite enjoy. So this is quite a fun ship, and you're going to see that it has a lot of potential if you do it right. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the ship itself. It is a Z-Store ship. I am reviewing the Z-Store or C-Store version of it. There has been released a fleet version of this ship, so know that you can get an even more upgraded version of this ship if you go the fleet route. But if you go the C-Store route, that's the one I'm reviewing, that's the one I started with, and that's what I've got right now. So we go to Ships Tier 6, and we'll scroll down to Pathfinder. This is it, the Pathfinder Long Range Science Vessel. Think of this ship as basically a Tier 6 Intrepid. That's what this is. This is an upgraded Tier 6 Intrepid with the latest technologies and a unique console. That's what this ship is. And it's got a unique look to it as well, as you can see. It looks incredible. We'll bring up some of these shots so you can see it. This is an awesome look. That is definitely unique. Look at that profile. That is an awesome looking ship. And it does have the secondary deflector dish. So it has that new technology that they have put on the science ships here with a secondary deflector dish. Okay, let's read about it and then we'll take a look at it. When planning first began for Operation Delta Rising, the Starfleet Corps of Engineers quickly realized that an updated version of the famed Intrepid class would be essential for the mission's success. Most of the advanced technology used in the Pathfinder was first tested on the USS Voyager, which was completely updated before it departed for the Delta Quadrant. When Admiral Tuvok was satisfied with the ship's performance, work could begin to produce Pathfinders for the fleet. The Pathfinder class features a hybrid intelligence bridge officer seat and comes equipped with the Aero Shuttle Universal Console. While this console is equipped, the Pathfinder can deploy an Aero Shuttle, which will provide support during combat. The Aero Shuttle may be equipped in any console slot of any long-range science vessel. The Pathfinder also comes equipped with a deteriorating secondary deflector. This may be equipped on any vessel with a secondary deflector slot, or you can put your own secondary deflector in there as well. When you reach level 5 in the Starship Mastery in a Pathfinder, you will unlock the Ablative Field Projector Starship trait. When this trait is active, all of your shield heals will provide a small measure of temporary hit points to the target. The Pathfinder class also features a custom starship material. This may be used on any long-range science vessel variant. Once purchased, this option unlocks the Pathfinder for all Federation characters. So, here are the stats. You do need to be a Vice Admiral to use this ship. That means level 50. That means you can fly this ship at level 50. You don't have to wait till 60. The hull strength starts at 31,050 at level 50, and it will rise to 36,000 by the time you get to level 60. So it has that scaling hull that all Tier 6 ships have. The shield modifier is 1.3, so your shield capacity will be modified by this. It will be higher. The crew is 200. It has 3 4-weapon slots and 3 aft. Very typical for a science vessel of this caliber. It has 1 Lieutenant Tactical, a Lieutenant Intel/Engineering, 1 Commander Science, so this is a science ship for sure with that Commander Science ability, 1 Lieutenant Commander Science, and 1 Lieutenant Universal. Quite an array of bridge officer seating there. It has 3 engineering console upgrade slots, which is interesting. So you do have 3. You've got 2 tactical, so it's not the most powerful ship in terms of weapon energy, but you can stay alive very easy with those 3 engineering consoles. And then, of course, 5 science consoles, because we are talking about a tier 6 science ship here. So 5 science consoles. Really max this thing out on science. The base turn rate is 12 degrees per second, so it is maneuverable enough. It's not the fastest ship out there, but I will say in practice, it actually does quite well. Impulse modifier is 0.17. It has plus 15 power to auxiliary. We are talking about a science ship, so auxiliary power, very important. The Aero Shuttle Universal Console, subsystem targeting, sensor analysis, secondary deflector, and then the ability package, which has an exotic damage modifier increase, a shield HP increase, healing, shield regen hardness, and then the ablative field projector starship trait. We will look at all of those here in a second. So those are the stats on this science vessel. Coming away from those stats, a very capable ship. Very capable, and the fleet version, of course, increases the hull strength even higher, and it has a shield modifier that's higher. So that's what separates the fleet ship from this, is it just has a little more shield and hull. So if you really want the best out of this ship, I would go with the fleet version. I just don't have that right now to review, so this is a ship I've started with, and it does include that universal console, the specialized console it comes with, so we can take a look at that. So let's do that right now. I'm going to bring up the my build basically on this ship. Standard disclaimer applies. You know, everybody builds ships differently, and that's okay. There is no right or wrong way. There's only your way and the fun way. And the fun way is typically your way. So build it for fun. Have fun in this game. If you're not having fun, what's the point? Here is my build of this ship, and I've got to say I like it. I'm having a lot of fun with this current build of the ship. Let's first go over the masteries so you know what unlocks, and you can see I have all 5 masteries unlocked. So when we go into combat in this video, you will see all of the masteries doing their thing. The first one that unlocks is the plus 15% damage to exotic damage abilities. Now that's important on a science vessel if you're going to use exotic damage abilities. Now if you choose not to use any exotic damage abilities, well, that mastery is really not going to help you. But thankfully I use Gravity Well, I use Tychon's Rift, I use, all those things that do exotic damage. So this plus 15% damage to exotic damage is helping me on my build. The second one is a plus 10% shield hit points. This is basically your shield capacity. This increases your shield capacity by 10%. So on top of that shield modifier, here is more shield hit points. The third mastery is going to be an improved hull healing ability. So your hull healing improves, and your shield healing abilities improve by 10%. Now that's the ability, that's not the passive regeneration rate. That's the actual ability. For example, hitting science team to heal your shields, or hitting engineering team to heal your hull, or emergency power to shields, things like that. It's going to boost those abilities by 10%. So that's quite nice for healing. Number 4 here is a shield, 24.4 shield regeneration every 6 seconds. So your shield regeneration is actually improved with this 4th one, and it does reduce damage, to shields by 5%. So by unlocking that, you have a 5% increase in your reduction to damage on shields. And then finally, the 5th unlock is the specialized starship trait you get on only tier 6 ships. This one, by enabling a shield heal, you get temporary hit points. You get 170.2. Actually, that's not real. When we go into space, you'll see the real numbers. I should probably do this in space. But basically, you get more temporary hit points for 15 seconds. That will help while you're in battle. I'll show that in use. We'll go look at these again in space because the numbers may change here. And we'll look at the stats in space because that's where we have to go to see them anyway. So here's my current build. Basically, I went with a very science-y build on this ship. I kind of kept the theme the same. This ship was released alongside the Delta Rising, obviously. So this makes sense to use the Delta reputation. Go down here to Delta Alliance reputation, all the space gear that you can get from the Delta Alliance reputation here. Basically, that's what I have on this ship. It is using all of that. So I have the neutronic torpedo, which is part of the Delta operations set. I have the Delta Alliance deflector. I have the Delta Alliance hyper efficient engine and the Delta Alliance Unimatrix shield, and I did upgrade the shield to Mark IV just to give me a little better stuff there, a little better shield capacity. As far as the other pieces, I do have the bioneural gel pack on, and I have, of course, that's combined with the neutronic torpedo to give me that 2-piece bonus, which is called efficient biocircuitry, which is radiation damage increase and a cooldown reduction to the torpedo itself. I also, oh yes, the warp core as well. I have the Delta Alliance trajector warp core, so all of these things combine to give me a 4-piece bonus. So I've got 2-piece bonus that's giving me plus 25% additional defense when using evasive maneuvers. I got the 3-piece bonus, subspace amplified thruster, so this is giving me a higher flight speed and a higher turn rate. And then the prototype Tantalus field with all 4 pieces there. So that's what I've got running on this thing. I am using my anti-proton build on this thing, so I've got the Fleet dual anti-proton beam bank, a Fleet anti-proton beam array, and then in the back I've got 3 360-degree beam weapons, omnidirectional, so that way they can help me with forward or broadsiding firepower. Whatever I choose to do, these 360-degree beams will always be there for me. Okay, now let's go over, of course I've maxed out tactical console here with anti-proton damage. All you have are 2 tactical console slots. Now, what you do need to worry about is the science consoles. You need to worry about what you are putting in the science console slots here. Now, I have some other consoles that I had because I have the entire long-range science vessel set, meaning I have all of the science vessels basically, which means I have all of the consoles from all of the other science ships. So I have, for example, here the Nadion detonator. This is it upgrades your next photon torpedo attack. Photon torpedo explodes in a large photonic shockwave. I have the ablative generator, which puts that ablative armor on your ship, so you get basically you're indestructible, but you can't fire any weapons. And then, of course, I have the one that actually comes with the ship, which is the Aero Shuttle Bay. So the 2 that don't come with this ship specifically, just the ship, is the Nadion detonator and the ablative generator. So I will try not to use those too much because those don't actually come with this ship. The one that does is this one, the Aero Shuttle Bay. So let's read about that. The long-range science vessel starships may be equipped with an Aero Shuttle Bay, allowing the science vessel to deploy a useful support craft to aid the starship in combat. The Aero Shuttle provides support with offensive science abilities and is equipped with special phaser beam arrays that have a greater chance to knock the target's subsystems offline. This unique console may be equipped in any console slot on any long-range science vessel variant. So I do have, that's the one that comes with the ship. So that's obviously the one I'm going to use. But because I have the entire set basically on here, I'm getting a set 2 and a set 3 bonus. So I'm getting I'm getting an advanced field stabilizer, plus 15 to starship shield emitters that basically improves my shield healing, and then more shield capacity, so even higher shield capacity. And then this is also going to buff my Arrow shuttle. It enables my Arrow shuttle to use a photonic shockwave, basically. So I have the whole set from all the science vessels on there. It really makes for a nice set when you put it all together. So that is what I'm using. I will demonstrate all those things so that if you do have the other science vessels, you'll know how all those sets work together. But obviously the one that comes with this ship is the Arrow shuttle. Now, something about the Arrow shuttle is that Voyager had one as well. It's this little shuttle thing right here under Voyager, the original Voyager. I'm talking about the one in the TV show. It had that. It was never used in the TV series, and I wish they had, because that is a useful shuttle, and I don't know why they went about trying to, you know, make this Delta Flyer thing. I guess it was a cool episode when they made the Delta Flyer, but they could have taken their Arrow shuttle they had in Voyager already, which is a bigger and better, nicer shuttle, and just retrofitted that or refitted that to make it like really awesome. So yeah, the original Intrepid did have the Arrow shuttle. It was just never ever used in the TV series, and it's quite a shame because most people don't know it's there. But it was. Craziness. Now, stations. Stations wise, because this is a tier 6 ship, it does have an intelligence bridge officer seating. So as you can see here, we have a lieutenant intelligence bridge officer seating, or we can use that as an engineering seating. For this test today, decided to strip away all my engineering powers, so you will see I have no engineering heals. I have nothing on the engineering side. I decided to put in a couple of intelligence powers so I can show you that, and show you that, you know, it does support a couple of intelligence powers there. And the ones I'm using are viral impulse burst and ionic turbulence. So I'm going to show you those, and they're quite cool. Of course, you can whoa, I don't know what happened there. Obviously, you can use whatever intelligence powers you want as well, but there's a lot of flexibility there. But just know 2 lieutenant power, or a lieutenant and an ensign power there for intelligence powers. Okay, I also am using as my sciencey powers Gravity Well 3, Tychon's Rift 2, Tachyon Beam, another Tychon's Rift 2. I don't know why I have 2 Tychon's Rift 2s. Actually, I didn't know I had that. I need to fix that. I should have fixed it for the... I didn't realize that I had that. Hazard Emitters 2 and Attack Tractor Beam. Why do I have 2 Tychon's Rift 2s? I definitely don't need 2 Tychon Rift 2s. Let's change this. I know this is kind of last minute here, and I didn't realize this was like this, but let's go ahead and switch this out. So, are you even leveled up? Let me make sure that this character is promoted. No, you're not even leveled up. No wonder why I didn't see it before. Now you are. Wow. Man, that was terrible. Now she can use that ability, but that's not the ability I would want there. What would I want there? Let's go see what I might want there. Science Space. This will be a Lieutenant Commander power. I've got Viral Matrix, Photonic Shockwave, Gravity Well, Energy Siphon. Yeah, I think so, because do I not have skill in where are my skill points? Yes, I have skill in Flow Capacitor. So Energy Siphon, that's it. That's the one we're going to use, Energy Siphon, because I got the flow caps. So go there, Energy Siphon 2. Excellent. Stations, go here. Now you have Energy Siphon. Okay, that was weird. I didn't know that. I don't know why that was like that. I didn't even know she wasn't leveled up. That was crazy. Now I'll have to put the button on the hotbar. So we now we're better. So that's what I'm using. Let's go into space and check this ship out. Actually, no, before we go into space, let's go to the ship customizer so I can show you all the options on the ship as far as customizing the look of it. So we'll do customize ship. So here is the default look of it. Pathfinder, that's it. That's what it looks like. So very cool. But of course you can do different things to it. If you've got other pieces, for example, the Bellerophon, you can even change the, you know, all the parts like that. So the Bellerophon, the Cochrane, Discovery, Intrepid, you can, you know, change the hull to whatever you like. The hull here, or the saucer, I mean, now you can change the hull as well. Look at that, that looks pretty cool. With the Cochrane there, kind of swept forward, like a forward wing. That is a cool look right there, actually. Not bad at all. You got the nacelles you can change out. Look at that, putting those little tiny Intrepid nacelles on there. Oh, that looks so gimped. That looks terrible. But you can totally change that, and then the pylons as well. If you don't like them hanging down like that, just put it on Discovery. And now they're hanging up. That looks so much better to me right there. That's the look. Pathfinder, Cochrane, Pathfinder, Discovery. That's the look right there. I mean, look at that profile. That kicks butt. That's sweet. So you can do that with your ship. You can also change the material type. This is the Type 7 skin that it comes with, but you could do the Type 6 if you have Type 6, Type 5. If you've got the upgrade skin or veteran, those are there as well. So a lot of cool looks for this ship. It does not have a unique bridge. So unfortunately, no unique bridge. But that shows you that you can do quite a bit with this ship and make it look really customized. Let's go into space and I'll show you all my space powers and all the stats on it before we go into battle. Show you how everything works. So this is the look that I've got. As you can see, I have modified the look for my ship, so this is modified from standard look. There's a good view of it. So that's pretty cool looking, huh? Yeah, I like that. That is slick. Man, they made this thing look good. They really did. I mean, that is a good looking ship. There's the Aero shuttle you can see right there under the bridge, or under the saucer. And yeah, like I said, it's on the original Intrepid. They just never used it in the show, which is quite a shame. But okay, let's replace my thingy with energy siphon. Where are you? There you go. Now I have energy siphon too, as well. I mean, okay, good. I got 2 draining things now. 2 drainy things. Nice. Okay, let's look at the stats. So the temporary hit points I'm getting is 3,000 temporary hit points for 15 seconds when I enable that. So know that that's 3,000 temporary hit points. If you want to see what it looks like, here it goes. I'm going to enable it right now. The ablative field projector. Hit this, bam. Bam. I said, why aren't you working? Bam. There it is. See how my ship went pink? And I got temporary hit points, 3,000. And you can see that, look how that looks. Isn't that a freaking awesome animation? That, it looks kind of like that organic, looks like the organic technology in Babylon 5. If you've ever seen like the Vorlons or Shadow organic technology, that's what that looks like. So that's pretty cool. We'll do it again. There it is. See how cool that looks? It's like moving all around. Now my ship turns pink. I get those temporary hit points. So that's the 5th mastery of the mastery. That's the fifth That's the fifth option there, the starship trait. So that's really cool. So that you get, of course, when you unlock all the masteries. The other stats are the same. You get, okay, the shield regeneration change. 610 shield regeneration every 6 seconds. And everything else should be the same. 10%, 10%, 15%. So here are my stats. I got a crew of 200, my crew recovery rate 50% a minute, live crew 200, stealth detection rating 182, 217.5 power transfer rate. My hull is sitting at 53,450 with all the options I've chosen. The hull repair rate 143.8% a minute. My shield capacity is very high at 20,000. My resists are not as high as a cruiser would get. You can get up to like 50% resists on cruisers, but I'm at like 20%. Not terrible, but obviously not a cruiser either. Crit chance is almost 10%. My crit severity is 85%. That's pretty high. Bonus accuracy is up there too, almost 30%. My turn rate is 20 degrees a second. 20 degrees a second with everything I have on here. So when I turn, that's how it turns. Quite nice. Quite a nice turn rate there. I've got to say that's very easy on the eyes, easy to play with, easy to do. Remember the base turn though is like 11. I'm getting buffs somewhere for that turn rate and I don't know where. But something is. Probably the impulse engine combined with something, and yeah, that has a plus 16.5 flight turn rate, and then there was another thing I think I was getting a turn rate buff from. Was it this? Wasn't this, maybe it was the Delta stuff. Well, I forgot where it was from, but I am getting another 20. I am getting another turn rate from something. Also, I have. Oh, maybe it was this. Yeah, it was this. It was the set, space set here. I'm getting a flight turn rate increase from that as well. But all that helps. The secondary deflector, by the way, I am using the inhibiting secondary deflector. This is my own that I chose, not the one the ship gave me. But this improves my ship hit points and my shield hit points, as well as moderate radiation damage when I use a tractor beam or a gravity well or things like that, which again is being buffed because something in here is also helping my radiation damage. I think it's the combo of this is also increasing my radiation damage even more. So see how all these things connect? All these threads are connecting to make everything awesome on this ship. I love it. So let's pop out the shuttle. Arrow shuttle away. That's it right there. It comes out from under the ship. It has a hull of 35,670, so that's not bad. Remember, my hull's 50-something thousand, so that's pretty good. It's almost like a starship. There are whole ships that have hulls like that. In fact, the base hull of this ship is that. So, see, the Arrow shuttle is a pretty hefty, mighty little shuttle here. I want to get a better view on it. I can't get real close to it. There we go. That's as close as I can get to it. So that's pretty cool. It's almost like a mini Voyager. I like the looks of it though. It's pretty nice. So that'll help me in combat. Recall it. And when you recall it, you got a 2-minute cooldown before you can use it again. Pops back in there. So we can use that as a little aid and support there, which is nice for a science character because they don't do as much damage as, like, let's say, a tactical character. So that's nice. So that's the special thing that this ship comes with, really. That's it. It's the Arrow shuttle. Everything else is because of whatever powers you choose and whatever sets you decide to put on. So the intelligence power, for example, viral impulse burst.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
You know, what I chose to put on. The ionic turbulence is what I chose to put on, so that's a me power. The prototype Tantalus field.
Warning, ship is under attack.
That is the 4-piece bonus from the Delta Alliance space set. So again, that's just because of the set I'm using. Now this piece here, the photonic shockwave torpedo load, that is because of the other Voyager pieces that I have on this ship, the other Voyagers, and I have all of them together, so I get that photonic shockwave. So that's an ability just because, again, of a set I have. The ablative generator, same thing. That is because of a console I have from another ship, another long-range science vessel, so that doesn't have anything to do with the Pathfinder. You would not get that on the Pathfinder. Again, those are because of my choices in what sets I've chosen to put on. So really the only unique thing this ship comes with is going to be that Arrow shuttle. That's it, the Arrow shuttle. And then, of course, when you hit the Tier 5 Mastery, you get the temporary hit points when you enable a healing ability like that. So that's basically it. Everything else is just due to the powers I've chosen. So at this point, I can go into battle and show you all what this thing is like in battle. I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll like it. You'll see that as a science vessel, it can be quite powerful. It can be quite good and do a lot of damage. I am well over, I would say maybe like around 15k DPS, somewhere around there right now with this build. It's not terrible. Not the best that there ever could be, but you know, I don't play the DPS game really. I'm playing the Star Trek Online game, so that's how I play. But it is pretty powerful. It can do some damage. It can hold its own. I haven't really had a problem in any STFs, even the ones with the Heralds. Seems to do pretty well against the Heralds. I can stay alive. I can heal a lot, and I can do damage to them quite well. So I'm good with that. So at this point, what I'm going to do is pause the video and get set up in some stuff. I think we will do a normal Borg STF. We'll go ahead and do that. I will do my regular patrols. We'll do an Argala so I can focus in more. May even do a Herald thing. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe not. But I'll do whatever I can here to show you the powers of the ship, show you how they work, and show you that it can kick some butt. It really can. So that's what we'll do. Stay tuned while I get all that set up. Okay, welcome back everybody. We got an ISA going, so let's see. This is obviously just a standard Borg ISA run. It is possible this will go very quickly and I won't get to show you a lot of the features, but that's okay. Just stay tuned and I'll do the patrols in Argala and Sakari so that we can take a closer look at the powers, you know, without having to have this madhouse that's fixing to happen right now. But I just wanted to show you how it works in an STF, you know. The old general thing. Everybody runs the STFs over and over and over again. The first thing I'm going to do is to launch my Arrow shuttle. So now it can help me. And there it goes. It'll fly behind me. And it'll help. It'll do things. We'll watch for it and see if we can see it. It's very tiny, so it's hard to see. There is no cloak. There is no cloak or anything like that, so we'll just go into battle here.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Obviously, this is a very high DPS run, so this is going to go very quickly. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll take a closer look later. Come on, give me my... Oh yeah, I got trajector jump. Forgot about that. Already destroyed the whole thing by the time I got there. That's funny. I don't know where my arrow shuttle went. I hope it's still alive. I don't see it right now. Where are you, arrow shuttle? I got no idea where it's at. That would have been a good time to use the photonic torpedo. I should have, but I didn't. Let's use it now.
Technological and biological distinctiveness. Bravo.
Yep, hard to see stuff. I get it, and I forgot to use my sensor analysis. Trajector jump. Somebody already activated it. That's okay. We can turn around and I can grab these. Let's grab them with a gravity well. There we go. That won't be a problem now.
Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Target shields have failed.
No problemo, that's gone. We are destroying this thing. Destroying it. I'm going to recall my arrow shuttle so I can call it back. I don't know where the heck it went. But I want to find it. I want to use it, or see it being used.
Left shield failing. 4 shields failing.
There's that temporary hit points helping me.
Below 75%.
From this time forward, your culture will adapt to service ours.
Right shield failing.
Let's use the photonic shockwave now. The photonic shockwave torpedo, I mean. Okay, great. Let's do that and do that. Okay, let's do the arrow shuttle.
Target's shields have failed.
I don't even know where it went, but maybe it's doing its thing. Maybe you guys can see it because I lost track of it. I'm trying to concentrate on this. There we go. That, my friends, is how you do an ISA run. That's how you do an ISA run. So, in this, as you can see, it was difficult, I know, to see everything that was going on. It was moving very fast, and who knows where my shuttle went and if it did its thing. Maybe it got destroyed. I don't know what happened. I don't see it anywhere. Huh. Well, what we'll do is we will now go do a patrol. Because in a patrol, you'll be able to see better the abilities. I'll be able to demonstrate them to you a little slower. We'll be able to see how things work, and it won't be such a hectic mess like that was. But you can see that STFs, I can do STFs quite well in this ship, no problem at all. Okay, let's go to the Delta Quadrant, shall we? We'll just transwarp right there. Not a problem. Fighting heralds really is a better test of the metal than the Beauregard now, but we'll see. Maybe we'll do a run or something. I don't know. Let's go to Argala. Where are you, Argala? Argala's a good testing ground too. I can show you things there. Control Argala. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do, let's deploy the shuttle. I want to kind of see what the shuttle can do on its own, you know what I mean? Let's back off a second. Let the shuttle cool down. And we will go into combat, but I want to see what the shuttle does on its own, the Aero Shuttle, because this is the unique console that comes with the ship, so I want to see what it can do on its own. So let's launch it. There it is. Now let's go into battle. These are Hirogen, it looks like, so a little tougher than the Kazon. That's good. Let's see what the shuttle does when we get close to an enemy here. Is it going to fire? Yes, look at it go. Look, it's doing stuff. It's doing some damage. It's doing some shield damage for sure. Oh man, it's got a tractor beam and everything. Look at that. I don't have to do anything. I can sit back and enjoy the show. I don't even have to fire. Look at that. Let's zoom out. Look at that thing go. Of course, the Benthen are helping too, but look at her go. Oh man, that is sweet. Done. I don't even have to fire on them. Okay, I will fire. And dead. Okay, that shuttle kicks butt. Okay, they took some damage. I can or should be able to heal them, and I am. So that's the only thing, is they can take quite a bit of damage easily, it looks like. But, man, they do some damage. Okay, that shuttle. Good feature. Good feature. Like it a lot. There goes the photonic torpedo. It should do a photonic. Yep, there it is, a photonic blast. Ow, I'm stuck. So many intelligence powers. So many intelligence powers.
Below 75%. Target's shields have failed.
Okay, now, what I'm going to do here is watch this. We'll do that, and then watch what happens when I do this. This thing will explode now. This will collapse and literally explode. At least it should. Yep, there it goes. See, look. Collapses into a singularity. Isn't that awesome?
Shields have failed.
Sorry, I'm just having too much fun here. Can't even comment. Having too much fun. Thank you.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. Target's shields have failed.
Haven't even used ionic turbulence yet. I'll use it on the next one.
Target's shields have failed. Hull integrity below 75%.
And explode. I love that. Collapse of the singularity is awesome. Oh man, I am just killing it. Love this ship. Really do. Yeah, pretty awesome, gotta say. Pretty awesome. As you can see, I don't even know where my shuttle went. Hopefully it's still alive. Actually, let's recall it.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Haven't even used Photonic Fleet, of course. Don't even need it yet. Haven't needed it yet.
Core shields failing. Target's shields have failed. Target's shields have failed.
Man, I was having too much fun there. Yeah, okay. Sorry for the lack of commentary. I was in the moment. I was in the game. I was having fun. This is a nice ship. Nice ship indeed. Let's go do another patrol. Do Sakari, some APUs. Those are always good to do. Yeah, I'm just having fun. I'm just like, I'm not even recording now. I'm just playing the game right now. That's what it feels like. I'm just playing the game, earning my daily marks. So this is a pretty nice science ship. Very powerful, very flexible. You can do a lot with it. Enjoying that aspect of it. So you don't feel like you have to do it one way. There's so many things you can do with this ship. Very versatile. Scan the area, make contact. And here come the APUs. F. I like to just F through everything. F, and go to war.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
Kill him with science. That's what I'm doing, basically. Kill him with science. Oh yeah, get my arrow shuttle out, duh. Shuttle, where are you? Oh, you're there.
Target's shields have failed. Target's shields have failed. Target's shields have failed. Four shields failing. Target's shields have failed. Hull integrity below 75%.
Wow, I took care of every I took care of every thing there very quickly. That was nice. That was done pretty fast actually, because there are many waves of enemies on that one. I took care of every wave at once. I think every wave came at me at once, and I took them all on. I didn't like wait for wave to wave. I just destroyed them all in one all together. That's the power of this ship, man. That's the power of this ship.
Warning. Ship
Seriously,
is under attack.
this is a nice ship, guys. This is worth the Zen. I don't usually recommend ships or recommend, you know, what ships to spend Zen on, but I'm a big science person in this, or big science character kind of player in this game. And from a science aspect, I've flown a lot of science ships in this game, a lot. And I've got to say the Pathfinder is one of my favorite science ships that I have flown. Why do I go to the wrong thing? It's in the Z-Store ships, tier 6, Pathfinder. Where are you? Pathfinder. And how much does it cost? I think it's like 3,000 Zen, I want to say. I want to say 3,000. It doesn't show me because I've already got it, but I think it's like 3,000. I recommend it, guys. I do. I like this ship. This is a fun science vessel, and I want the fleet version now because I want the upgraded hull and the upgraded shield, and it will be even better. So this is a ship that I would definitely go for the fleet version on, just because it's the kind of ship that I could see myself flying very long term. I could use this very long term in the game. It has a lot of versatility and a lot of flexibility. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that review of the Pathfinder Long Range Science Vessel Tier 6 ship. Hope you got something out of that, maybe have seen something about it, and maybe piqued your interest in it as well. We'll see, I don't know. Let me know if you fly this ship, what you think of it, and I'm interested in that feedback, what you've done with it or been able to do with it. And yeah, at this point I'm going to end the video, and if I feel like it, maybe we'll do a Herald thing. I don't know if that will really be needed because this is already a lengthy video, and hopefully you guys got to see it in its glory. But if I do something interesting, I'll record it. Otherwise, this is the end of the review on this ship. So I really appreciate everybody watching. Thanks a bunch. Stay tuned for the next one. Hello everybody, welcome back. I decided to go ahead and do a gateway to Grethor and just show that to you guys on this ship because, well, I love the ship so much and I just wanted to do something else with it. So here we are, Gates of Grethor, and I'm excited. So I popped out my TARDIS, my little arrow shuttle down there, you can see. And so we are ready. At this point, we just wait for the timer to run down and sit back, if you will, and enjoy. If I don't comment, it's because I'm just having so much fun with this ship. But hopefully I will be able to do some commentary. I'm going to take the left side, and people are going to the right, people are going to the left, everybody knows where they're headed, so we are good to go. Hopefully this will be a really good run. I will use this thing as much as I can, and I will show you guys how awesome of a ship this is, hopefully. So we'll turn my full impulse off so we can build up my power again.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shield has failed.
Herald reinforcements are inbound. The shipyard is secure.
Hull integrity below 75%. Hull integrity below 50%.
The starbase is secure.
There we go. I don't know where my... There it is, okay. He's still alive.
The troop.
The transports are coming, so I am ready to close radiation gateways. The trajector jump helps here because I'm able to jump closer to gateways, and the my little arrow shuttle helps me by keeping some enemies off me.
The starbase are moving toward the planet. The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet. gateways are emitting intense levels of theta radiation. Close them.
I am. So close the radiation gates. No problem. We can kind of hold people with my gravity well, which is nice.
Hull integrity below
Ow.
50%.
The troop transports from the starbase
Stupid
are
ship.
moving toward the planet.
That hurt.
Target's shields have failed. Hull integrity below 75%.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet. The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet. The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet. The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the
Target's
planet.
shields have failed.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet. The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet. The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet. The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
Target's shields have failed.
Cleared my area. Wow, check that out. Totally cleared this area.
The
Hull
troop
integrity
transports
below
from the
75%.
starbase are moving toward the planet.
Nice. My area's clear. Still got 2.5 minutes left.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet. The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
Target's shields have failed.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
Wonder why I can't close that one. That's weird. Don't have a button.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet. The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
Warning.
The troop
Ship
transports
is
from
under
the
attack.
starbase are moving toward the planet.
Uh-oh. I got too far away and I couldn't close that one.
Target's shields have failed.
45 seconds.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet. The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet. The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
Target's shields have failed.
Well, I didn't have any trouble dying. Stayed alive that round pretty well, so that's pretty cool. Good job, team.
A herald.
Now it's time for the big battle, the one I love here at the end. This is just total insane craziness. That's just so awesome. Where is my arrow shuttle? Don't even know.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. Meant to grab you, sir.
Ships are attacking the starbase.
Target's shields have failed.
Holy crap.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Somebody's got some firepower in this team, that's for sure.
Our troops have landed. Our troops have landed.
There you go, guys. This is a science vessel, and it is that good. It is pretty good. Obviously, there's so many different ways you can build it. My build is not necessarily the best way, but it works for me. I love it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. And you know what? It's just a good ship. So I'll leave you guys again with this statement that one of my favorite up there ships. You know, gotta give it to the Tier 6 Intrepid. Basically, we'll call it that. I mean, you might as well. That's what it is. It's a Tier 6 Intrepid. Very nice, very nice. I love the design. I love the looks of it. Imagine if this thing were the thing that had gotten lost in the Delta Quadrant. If Voyager was on this ship, this was the version of the Intrepid that was lost. They would have been powerful, so powerful in that region. All right, very cool, very cool. I like it. Good ship. Clap, clap, clap. Congratulations, A+ on all that. Thank you all for watching. I hope you got something out of this, something good, I hope. And stay tuned for the next one. There will be lots more. I've got another ship coming up in a couple of weeks. In fact, there will be another ship review. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and let's do a warp out.